Welcome back, Trine football fans. It's another week of Thunder football. We're here, as always, for our pregame coach with Trine head coach Troy Abbs. Coach, you're now 7-0 on the year. Congratulations on the win and going all the way up to Hancock, Michigan, and way up there at the tip of the UP. That's a 9.5-hour drive. That had to be a unique experience.
It really was. It was a good experience for our young men, though, to get to travel to somewhere that, has a different landscape, different types of plants. I don't think too many of our players had visited Lake Superior before. It was a really, really neat experience for our young men.
The term adversity is thrown around a lot in sports and in football. You played this game with about 4 inches of snow on the ground, and you mentioned after the game about getting into your defense defensively. How difficult was that for your defensive players to set their feet, get into their run fits, and defend in those kind of conditions?
Well, one of the things Finlandia has done is they've built a pretty decent O-line. So they've got some big, strong kids, and when you are sliding around, on a sheet of ice, that mass is a little bit difficult to overcome. So we had to make some adjustments in that first drive. Our kids did a great job of taking that coaching, making those adjustments, and we were able to get the first shutout in a while for Thunder defense.
Yeah, congratulations on that. I think if you need any tips for an ice rink, you can talk to Coach Hoffman about playing on an ice rink. Lamar Carswell, week after week, it's almost become old hat with what he does running the football, but he shows something different to me, and I'm sure to you, looking at him on film every week. 189 yards, 3 touchdowns in this game. What did you notice about how he sort of slogged through or played through those conditions?
Well, our offensive line did a really good job of getting the initial push on a lot of plays, and if you give Lamar a little ray of sunshine to run through, he'll find his way through it. He's done a great job. He stayed very healthy this year, knock on wood, and that's been the real key to his success.
This game, I know it's one of the things you've spoken to me about in the past, about wanting to work on stopping the run defensively. But on the offensive side, third downs in this game, you were 3-11 and seen some improvement in getting those first downs on third down. What would you like to see schematically or just the want to convert on those third downs going forward?
I'm a true believer that in the game of football and coaching football, you get what you emphasize. And we've really gone back to emphasizing third down play. And our offense has done a great job this week. We've done a lot of ones versus ones, one defense versus one offense, and two defenses versus two offense, and practice those third down scenarios so that we can get better. You don't improve at anything unless you practice it, and we've made a renewed effort to practice those third downs.
Well, in this game, we saw a renewed push defensively for your guys on the ground. 6 sacks your defense piled up in this game. What did the front four do for pressure, specifically Hunter Hyatt and Ryan Potts, got to the quarterback, penetrated a lot in this game?
They did a really nice job of getting on the ball. Like I said, Finlandia had a lot of big, strong kids, and by utilizing the blitz and moving our guys up front instead of just playing a base gap scheme, they were able to get in the backfield and create those sacks. So it was really a team effort, but really good coverage downfield, and also good execution of stunts and blitzes really led to those 6 sacks.
Simeon Washington for you this year, now 6 straight games. He's had 7 or more tackles. What has allowed him, and this could be related to the defensive line, what has allowed him to be freed up to make those plays for you?
Well, he's done a good job of finding the football and running the football and being in a bad mood when he gets there. What we need Simeon to do is make more tackles closer to the line of scrimmage. So those are the things, and again, things that we've worked on improving. Yes, it's the 8th game of the season, 9th week of the year, but we're still working on improving in a lot of areas because we really don't feel like we've played to our true potential yet.
That is scary, of course, for the rest of the MIAA if the Thunder have not played up to where Coach Abbs thinks they can get to yet. Now, moving on, Albion, you're gunning for 8-0, remaining undefeated on the year. Kyle Thomas is a quarterback. He's thrown for more than 200 yards a game. How would you like to see the pressure, not necessarily change, but how would you like to see the pressure come at him in waves to where he's not getting settled in the pocket in this game?
Well, he's an extremely athletic young man. And a lot of his yards have come from running around after pressure. So what we really need to focus on this week is keeping him in the pocket and when we get the opportunity to bring him down, we've got to make sure that we get him on the ground. I'm going to kind of steal a quote from one of my favorite coaches out there, defensive coaches out there, Brady Hoke. When he used to coach at Michigan, he said there are 11 places on the human body for a winged helmet. I'm going to go ahead and say there's 11 places on the human body for a power tee.
There you go. There you go. Trine defense looking to make some noise and get in the backfield and disrupt that Albion passing attack this week. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff, Trine and Albion, the Thunder, inching towards 8-0. I want to thank Coach for being here, and
thank you.
Appreciate it as always. Thunder football coming up after this. You're watching Trine football on the Trine Broadcasting Network.